The trouble is, you think you have time. Mind is everything. What we think, we become. Every morning we are born again. What we do today is what matters most. There is no path to happiness. Happiness is the path. Meditate. Live purely. Be quiet. Do your work with mastery. Like the moon, come out from behind the clouds. Shine. Attachment leads to suffering. The greatest prayer is patience. The past is already gone, the future is not yet here. There's only one moment for you to live, and that is the present moment. The secret of health for both mind and body is not to mourn for the past, nor to worry about the future, but to live the present moment wisely and earnestly. Doubt everything. Find your own light. You will not be punished for your anger, you will be punished by your anger. Holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. True love is born from understanding. Nothing can harm you as much as your own thoughts unguarded. Believe nothing, no matter where you read it, or who said it, no matter if I have said it, unless it agrees with your own reason and your own common sense. No one saves us but ourselves. No one can and no one may. We ourselves must walk the path. Nothing ever exists entirely alone, everything is in relation to everything else. Remember that the only constant in life is change. Praise and blame, gain and loss, pleasure and sorrow come and go like the wind. To be happy, rest like a giant tree in the midst of them all. You yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. Your mind is a powerful thing. When you filter it with positive thoughts, your life will start to change. In the end, only three things matter: how much you loved, how gently you lived, and how gracefully you let go of things not meant for you. Holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned. A man asked Lord Buddha, "I want happiness." Lord Buddha said, "First remove I, that's ego. Then remove want, that's desire. See, now you are left with only happiness. Your purpose in life is to find your purpose and give your whole heart and soul to it. The root of suffering is attachment. You can only lose what you cling to. When you move your focus from competition to contribution, life becomes a celebration. Never try to defeat people, just win their hearts. Work out your own salvation. Do not depend on others. Serenity comes when you trade expectations for acceptance. There are only two mistakes one can make along the road to truth: not going all the way, and not starting. Happiness comes when your work and words are of benefit to others. If your compassion does not include yourself, it is incomplete. As you walk and eat and travel, be where you are. Otherwise you will miss most of your life. Make of yourself a light. All human unhappiness comes from not facing reality squarely, exactly as it is. Even as a solid rock is unshaken by the wind, so are the wise unshaken by praise or blame. If you truly loved yourself, you could never hurt another. The fool who thinks he is wise is just a fool. The fool who knows he is a fool is wise indeed. Set your heart on doing good. Do it over and over again, and you will be filled with joy. Resolve to be tender with the young, compassionate with the aged, sympathetic with the striving and tolerant with the weak and wrong. Sometime in your life, you will have been all of these. Let yourself be open and life will be easier. However many holy words you read, however many you speak, what good will they do you if you do not act on upon them? A jug fills drop by drop. Our life is shaped by our mind, we become what we think. Suffering follows an evil thought as the wheels of a cart follow the oxen that draws it. Our life is shaped by our mind, we become what we think. Joy follows a pure thought like a shadow that never leaves. Craving and desire are the cause of all unhappiness. Everything sooner or later must change, so do not become attached to anything. Instead devote. Do not look for a sanctuary in anyone except yourself. In the sky, there is no distinction of east and west. People create distinctions out of their own minds and then believe them to be true. A man is not called wise because he talks and talks again, but if he is peaceful, loving and fearless, then he is in truth called wise. You throw thorns, falling in my silence they become flowers. If you find someone with wisdom, good judgment, and good actions, make him a companion. It is better to travel well than arrive. It is better to do nothing than to do what is wrong. For whatever you do to yourself. Believe only what you yourself test and judge to be true. If you know something hurtful and not true, don't say it. If you know something hurtful and true, don't say it. If you know something helpful but not true, don't say it. If you know something helpful and true, find the right time to say it. I am a finger pointing to the moon. Don't look at me, look at the moon. Better than 1,000 hollow words is one word that brings peace. There is nothing more dreadful than the habit of doubt. Doubt separates people. It is a poison that disintegrates friendships and breaks up pleasant relations. It is a thorn that irritates and hurts. It is a sword that kills. A generous heart, kind speech, and a life of service and compassion are the things which renew humanity. Long is the night to him who is awake, long is a mile to him who is tired, long is life to the foolish who do not know the true law.